You have these 4 women behind you jabbering about Hawk Tua and Pookie and their dog and
Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Do you like the Hawk Tua girl? Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Do you like spit on your thing? Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
they just sit and talk about nothing for hours on end.
Have you ever watched the Talk Tua podcast? Hawk Tua.
They just talk about nothing for minutes and minutes and hours on end. I feel like I've been watching this for 3 years.
Hawk Tua.
Talk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
What's it like to get slop from someone you love? Talk Tua.
Jesus, this is like what they should use in Guantanamo Bay, okay? At some point, the United States government is going to have to ineffectively argue that forcing terrorists to watch the Hawk Tua podcast is somehow not torture in the same vein as sleep deprivation.
Hawk Tua.
Do they teach you how to give hawk without the Tua? Talk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua, you've wronged me for the last time! I've had enough of you!
Have you ever given Hawk Tua? Talk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Do you dream about being on Talk Tua?
This isn't even about anything! They're not saying anything!
Get their asses handed to them sometimes.
Hawk Tua.
What's it like to have never met the Hawk Tua girl? Talk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Did you vote for Hawk Tua girl as president? Talk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Within Hawk Tua. Talk Tua.
Within Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua.
Why don't you say that 3 times? Within Hawk Tua. Talk Tua.
Within Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua. Within Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua. Within Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua.
Gotham City is reduced to Hawk Tua. First, I'll break your Hawk, and then I'll break your Tua.
Congratulations, Constant K. You have passed the post-traumatic baseline test. You can pick up your bonus on your way out, but you have to say the magic word.
Hawk Tua.
How much money would I have to donate for you to sit through the entire Talk to a podcast? Bro. Kingsy, which one would you want me to react to? The longer one or the shorter one? Let me know. Because I could do it. Do you know who King of Pole is? If you do, would I considered covering him? Involved with Gamergate, Medicare, and very much locale worthy. I remember the name from back in the day when, like, I want to say the Kraut and Tea drama was going on. I want to say I remember the name, but not like super well. Shorter one? How much would you have to pay me for me to watch this shorter one? Tell you what, dude, how am I gonna price this, chat? What is a fair price for having to watch the entire Hawk Tua podcast? Because the thing is, Kingsy, if I watch it, it's gonna be like, it's gonna take a while, right? It's like, because I'm gonna be pausing it and like getting frustrated with it. Tell you what, for a $250 dono, I'll watch the entire Granny Talk Tua podcast. Okay, it's a lot. That's a lot. But realistically, it's going to take me hours to get through it, and I'm going to hate every second of it. So we're going to charge the maximum, $250, okay? And that's a steal, in my opinion. That's a steal. No pausing. There has to be pausing, or else I'm just ripping their content, and I'm going to get sued. So there will be pausing. Tom shilling for money as usual. Exactly. That's my whole thing. How much you got to pay to not watch it? We're not going to do that deal. If he donates enough, then I will watch it, and I won't go back on my my promise. We do have some other stuff to look at here, though. Whether that happens or not, I'll get the docket here ready because I've got some stuff to look over. I wish they wouldn't just play the audio of the video as soon as I click into it. No, Wendigoon with the $300. I don't actually want to watch the Talk to a podcast, dude. F you, you dick. No. Is there a chargeback function on YouTube? Brad Takes the Goat charges $270 per song. Hey, I'm just like him. I'm giving a real steal. Okay, I guess we're watching it. Give me 10 minutes of the Granny podcast, minimal pausing. Look, Wendigoon came in to save you, buddy. We're watching the entire Granny episode of the Talk to a podcast. I'd rather start a shotgun than watch Hawk Tua. Well, it looks like he'll be starting pretty soon because we're gonna watch. I told Granny about Hawk Tua, Talk Tua episode 2. Here we go. The Talk to a podcast.
What is this? Here comes Granny.
I was on the radio.
On the radio. Granny, listen to what I'm saying to you. I was like, spit on it.
Go to
What the is this? What the is this? Go to hell? Base. She tells her younger slutty daughter, go to hell. She's like, spit on it. Go to hell. Go to hell, granddaughter. Go to hell. Play better picks. Oh, she's sponsored by a gambling company?
Dude, I love Fireball. It's like my spiritual calling.
You know, something about that doesn't surprise me. Something about her loving Fireball is not like a shocking thing to me. In fact, it's maybe the least shocking thing that she's ever said. El Riz, not Skibbity, clearly from Ohio, clearly doesn't spit on that thing, not a Sigma. This whole spitting on it thing, it's just like, whatever happened to holding hands, you know? Why is the biggest meme of 2024 about this? She said Hawk Tua. Yeah. Listen, I've played it 10 times on stream. Audio's doubled. Oh, is it? Hold on. Oh, I see why. Hold on. Okay, it'll be fixed now. So, my favorite Hawk Tua related meme ever. Okay, I've shown this to like 100 people, including Wendigoon. This is like the best video I've ever seen. Wait, first I want to show this video. I love this video. Some of the memes on Twitter. Listen, Twitter has gotten crazy, but some of the memes are undeniable. I love this video.
What
Yeah, rocks. Fucking OnlyFans daughter or talk to a girlfriend, bruh. I think OnlyFans daughter, just because at least nobody would know she's my daughter. I would just disown her. Talk to a girlfriend. It's like everybody knows. I'm publicly associated through my career. Stop getting sidetracked. I can't. Am I getting SolidWorks? Tom, I'm doing SolidWorks at work, engineering, 3D part modeling. What should I make? Make a skibbity toilet. Make a skibbity toilet. That'd be sick. And send it. Make it skibbity toilet that says Turkey Tom on it. Prediction now, Tom's gonna incorporate Hawk Tua into his humor just like skibbity toilet. Dude, I already do because there's this Hawk Tua video that I love. Okay, this video has Hawk Tua in it. This video is the best video ever made. This is the best videos ever made. Thank you for the donuts, by the way. Wendigo. But this video is like the best video I've ever seen in my life, okay? Will you be covering World of T-shirts / Mr. Bass? He's the next Dan Larson. I've already covered World of T-shirts in a video.
Why so serious?
Top 10 Hawk Tua respect moments. I'd rather snort salt than this. Based. This is so good. Why is she Homelander? Why is she? Yeah, bitch! Yeah, best video ever made. Anyway, back to Talk Tua with Granny. I told Granny about Hawk Tua.
What if she's... Uh-oh, here comes Granny.
I was on the radio.
Radio. Granny, listen to what I'm saying to you. I was like, spit on it.
Go to hell.
Dude, I love Fireball. It's like my spiritual calling.
Hawk Tua. Wait, I gotta be honest, guys. This is not the right shirt for this event. I have a much better shirt. I have a much better shirt for this event, all right? This is gonna be awesome. You guys see that? What do you guys think about that? Feast like a beast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out. You guys like Feastables? You guys like Mr. Beast? Any Mr. Beast fans in chat? Feast like a beast. Feast like a beast. I want to rip my eyes out. Bass. Feast like a beast.
This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this.
Who are these? Just like her friends from college? Who are these people?
Okay, welcome.
Talk to a dude. I still can't believe that this even got funded. Like realistically, like is Haley Welch like a generational talent? Is she a generational talent? She just said a funny thing in a video once, and now Jake Paul's funding her podcast. This seems like a terrible investment strategy. This seems like a terrible idea to fund this shit show.
Welcome to my front porch. Got Maddie over here. This has been my best friend for 13 years. You already know her. I'm not even gonna say you know her. And then you got Alyssa over here. This is Chelsea's sister. And this is our little friend.
This is so awkward. They seem like they don't even know why they're here. Why do they also all look like the same person? They all look like the same. Like they all have like the spray tan, the same like highlights in their hair and shit. She's holding wine. I feel like anytime I've been to the South, I see like 100 of these NPC women around me. At all times. They're made in a lab. There's so many of them. Hey, Wendigoon, you're from Tennessee. Okay, this is your people. This is who represents your kind, your culture. Okay, when in Praise of Shadows talked about how racist the South is and how racist Appalachia is, this is who he was talking about. Okay, watch your mouth, dude. This is you. This is you. This is your kind. This is your extended family, the Hawk Tuians. This is a manifestation of Tuian philosophy. Someone should AI that to be you, Nick, and Augie. That would be amazing. Yeah, that'd be great.
Friend group right here. This is CQBO.
We can't. Nobody knows.
No, you will never know what it means ever.
CQBO. What is it? Why is she making that face? What is CQBO? Is that their frat or something? What is their sorority? What is this?
Nobody knows.
We all been like a friend group since high school.
What does it mean?
I will die before I tell you what it means.
We told you we'd have to kill you.
There's one person we went to high school with who just happened to guess what it was.
What the is she talking about?
Watching this, keep your mouth shut.
So this is just a podcast about her and her friends, right? That's what this entire thing is. I'm a 47-year-old construction worker. This morning at the job site, a 4-ton concrete pillar fell on my leg, crushing it instantly. I was crippled for life until I heard about the new Talk TUAH episode. My leg healed instantly. I jumped off the stretcher and scrambled to the nearest computer to watch it. Thank you, Talk TUAH. Thank you, Talk TUAH. Who do you think should take over Twitter Versus after the fall of Blow Blacks? Dude, someone suggested something to me. He was like, you should just hire someone to do Twitter Versus, or you could just do it yourself. It would probably take you like 5 minutes. Like, realistically, how hard would it be for me to just like do Twitter Versus every day? I already have to do the tweet gathering for every video I make. So I could realistically, if I put in an extra like half hour a time, I could like record and edit a Twitter Versus video every day. Like I could just take it over. Going to work soon. Hope you enjoy my donos. Any art, any positions I should know about, let me know. If you need an IRL tomboy for reference, it's me for sure. We'll wear merch and everything. Peace and love. Take it easy. Have fun at work. Thank you for the dono, Dixon, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your talk your Tua. Watch your Tua. Watch your Tua. Well, yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
So the night it happened, we were all there. From your perspective.
Oh, so they're talking about the incident. They're talking about the original Hawk Tua incident, okay? Did you Dan TDM ratio on Twitter? What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm tired of saying it too, so y'all be my guest.
Okay. I feel like we tell the story differently. Yeah, we definitely do. You like to add details in there, and I'm like, that didn't happen.
Oh, she's lying. Liar. She's a pathological liar. Official allegations from, what's her name? Stephanie? We're going to go with Stephanie. Stephanie calls out Hawk Tua, says she lied about the interaction. I didn't realize her camo hat says raised rowdy. This is the most southern thing ever.
Yes, we all went together, right?
But we sat together.
Yeah, we all sat together.
This girl doesn't even have anything to say. She's awkward. She doesn't know why she's here.
Then like after, we were like, oh yeah, let's go out, you know? And me and Haley and Alyssa and Carl.
Dude, I don't want to watch this. We're not even 2 minutes in. I have to watch this whole thing. How am I supposed to sit through this shit? This complete trash. Edit. Mom, I'm famous. Mom, hi, famous. I'm mom. Hawk 1. Nah, no way she did that. Hawk 2. ... Those who know. What the f does this mean? Wolves howl, but a hawk 2 is like for part 2. I'll like for part 2. I can't sit through this.
Carly, right? Yeah. We're just walking down Broadway. Alyssa and Carly are like, oh, let's go to this bar. Me and Haley are like, okay, we're gonna go lollygagging down the street, you know?
Lollygagging. Whoa. Lollygagging. That's the original term for Hawk 2ing. Has DSP Philbert now reached out to you in DMs? I think the only time he reached out to me recently was when like the LolCal Live podcast collapsed. He was like, see what I was talking about? He was like, I called it. I think it's the only time he's reached out to me. Hawk 1, stop. Hawk 2, thank you for that. That's riveting. That's riveting. I'm gripped. Dan TDM ratio to Mr. Beast. Yeah, I thought that drama was so nothing.
And we're just walking, and we see like two dudes, you know, with like a big flashlight and a camera. And I was like, Haley, a camera. And we would go over there, and I was like, are y'all vlogging? And they was like, no, we do YouTube. We're like, oh, okay. And I was like, do y'all mind if we ask y'all a few questions? We were like,
never once told us what the questions were.
Those were the last questions I was expecting to hear.
Me and you both, I was like, oh, what's your favorite color? Mine's red, you know?
That's why I passed it. And here we are.
You set her up.
I did, but hey.
Who are the YouTubers that covered Hawk Tua? I want to understand the lore here. What video has the original Hawk Tua? Hawk Tua original interview full. See, this is an autofilter result. Is this it? Tim and D limited Hawk Tua merch. It's not even, website doesn't even work. Tim and D. So they have 8 million views on this. What the? So they're you know, experiencing Tennessee nightlife, and this Hawk Tua girl walks up. Wait, so this can't even be it. That's not even the original one. Where is the actual original one? Because this is like released after to capitalize on the Hawk Tua meme. You know what I'm saying? Hawk Tua freestyle? Hawk Tua freestyle.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. You get me? Gotta give him that. Gotta give him that. Gotta give him that.
You have these 4 women behind you jabbering about Hawk Tua and Pookie and their dog, and they just sit and talk about nothing for hours on end.
If she don't Hawk Tua, I don't talk to her. I'm a box mother.
This sucks, dude. This blows. This sucks. If she don't talk to her, I don't talk to her.
You're in a talk to her. Prettiest chick inside the flock, I probably flock to her. And being a chicken,
I probably flock to her.
It's mouth every day like cock-a-doodle. If the box beautiful, get the cock approval. And if not, I toss it to a carpooler. You're the car mover, but that car's moving me. You get the bitches.
I like how like nervous he was in this one shot. Like he doesn't want to make a scene.
If not, I toss it to a carpooler.
Look at how low key he is there. He's nervous.
Carpooler, you're the car mover, but that car's moving me. You get the bitches bored, charcuterie, cartooning me. All of y'all are cartooning me for inspiration. Y'all drew for me. Tomfoolery, no quarter.
He's way too low energy in this video. Like the song is much more high energy than he's giving it credit for.
Cock-a-doodle, if the box beautiful, get the cock approval. And if not, I toss it to a carpooler. You're the car mover, but that car's moving me. You get the bitches bored, charcuterie, dark energy. Used to arch her back, now she the arch enemy.
Used to arch her back, now she the arch enemy. This is riveting stuff. This guy's the next spin.
We make it far, now she a far memory. What you doing? Driving to run from a dinner.
This is the greatest thing ever made. That is the greatest content ever made. Rap is cringe. No, that's not just rap. That's gonna be a classic. That's a certified hood classic.
I felt bad at first, but now I'm proud.
Yeah. Y'all had to come get me.
Look up, you see my face going skibbity. Wait, did he say that? Hold up. In the song, did he actually say that? There's no way he said that. This? What the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? You see my face going what the fuck is this? This is the greatest thing ever. Oh, I like these. These are good. That's good. This is what we need to be watching at all times. This is fire. Yeah, that's what's up, bitch. That's what's up. This is like this is Aryan music, okay? This is Aryan. This is Black Sun. This is Sonnenrad music.
And I remember I got in the car and you said we messed up. I said why? You said we did a street interview. And I said, what did y'all say? And you were like, I don't even know what you said.
I was.
But we were all like, oh.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I was like, it wasn't that bad.
What's funny about it? As soon as the first video come out, like the actual Hawk
Soon as the first video come out. We're
Tua, we're like,
Tua?
okay, that's it.
I think
That's
I
the
was
only
the first
funny
one that
shit we
seen it
said.
at work, and I FaceTimed each one of you.
I was unconscious
I was like,
in my
I gotta
bed.
get their raw reactions to this video because I was dying. And Haley's like asleep.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
like,
she didn't even
yeah,
know
she
till
was
like 4
asleep,
hours
and we're all
later.
like, Haley's about to shit her pants. And then,
Well, at first it was
Yeah.
like, it wasn't getting views at all.
We're only 3
And then by the
minutes
time she
in.
woke up, it had,
Like 500K.
yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, uh-oh. And then I saw like 1.5 mil. I was like,
and we're like, okay,
Oh,
you know, it's gonna blow over. It was
yeah, I
funny.
thought it was just gonna be like a couple hours later. 5
Drops
mil.
another video.
And I was like, that was the only part of the conversation that was funny. He keeps dropping more videos as like the weeks go on, and I'm like,
No,
Do you guys remember when like a meme used to blow up, like Charlie Bit My Finger would blow up, and it wouldn't become like a career for the person involved? Like it would just be like a meme that blows up and you would hear about it for a while. It would be remembered. Certainly it would be a classic video, but there wasn't this like industry around it. But now that YouTube is so corporatized, it's so commodified, okay? Everything is like a money-making scheme. Now Hawk Tua has Talk Tua the podcast, and Hawk Tua merch, and Hawk Tua website, and Hawk Tua speaking tour, and Hawk Tua interview with Bill Maher. It's like some kind of entrepreneurial venture based on Talk Tua, which I guess makes sense if you have any amount of attention on you. You know, I don't really blame her for trying to capitalize on it and make as much money as possible. But for the rest of her life, she will be Hawk Tua. Like, aren't you the girl that does Hawk Tua? Will you Hawk Tua and spit on that thing? You know, that's what they'll be asking.
me after he dropped the next one, and you were like, Chelsea, this is bad. And you were like bawling your eyes out, and I was like, so I
Dude.
left work real quick, and I was like, I'm
How
coming
am I
over.
watching this right now?
And I came over, and we didn't leave the house for
second one. Which one was it? Which one was the second? Was it I Love You, Pookie, or the Cobwebs?
the cobwebs.
Oh, it
That's
was
the
the
one you were the
cobwebs.
most worried about.
Bad Luck Brian got his own ad, did he? I don't even remember that. Is that real? Bad Luck Brian ad? The General Bad Luck Brian, is this real? Oh.
Dang it.
Nobody even remembered who he was at this point in time. How did this even happen?
Dang it.
That's some bad luck, Brian.
It's from 2023. Didn't the meme happen in like 2008, 2007? How did he get a ad like now?
Dang it.
That's some bad luck, Brian.
That's some bad luck, Brian. That's some bad luck, Brian. Could you be any more on the nose?
And I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the General gives you a break when you need it.
Yeah, with flexible payment options to keep you covered. So today is your lucky day.
For a great low rate.
And they
Roll
all
with
died. And they all died. Bad luck, Brian. Not today. Wait, there's more. Wait, is this the had to do it to him street? Is this the you know the had to do it to him meme? Is that what this is? 1 hour on Talk Tua or dinner with Jay-Z? I think the choice is obvious. He has a YouTube channel. Happy Father's Day, Johnny. Wait, was this supposed to be like a series he was doing? Bad luck, Brian, is the worst luck in the world, but it's all about to change today. This is a video we put together on my last trip to Los Angeles, and I thought it was too funny not to post. Please let me know how you liked the video and if you'd like to see more content in the future. Please also check out my new account on Foundation, where I'll be selling an NFT 1-of-1 original version of the iconic meme. Of course, he's selling an NFT version of the iconic meme. Why wouldn't he? Wow. Bad luck, Brian. There he is. The GOAT. Wow, it's him and Doge. The Bad Luck Brian merch shop. Badluckbrian.com. Whoa. Badluckbrian.com. Let's see what we got here. All right, guys. So here we go. With a picture of this 40-year-old man in a school uniform. Let's see the shop. Apparel. We'll start with apparel, for sure. Well, you can get his sweater vest. I'm just here for the memes shirt. I'm just here for the memes hoodie. Men's boxers? What the fuck? Is this a shitty ad? Is that shit on the underwear? He has a shart on his underwear. I guess that is bad luck. But you can take preventative measures to avoid the sharding, surely. Sharding for the shardy. See, I like this one. This one's not as graphic. It's just, very nice sort of, sensual wear. There's nothing that a woman wants to see more right before she sees your penis than Bad Luck Brian's teenage face. There's nothing she wants to see more, clearly, in my opinion. Okay? So I think that'd be a worthy investment. All right, we're 3 minutes and 48 seconds into the Talk to a Podcast episode 2. Here we go.
I was literally at my aunt and uncle's house, and I was like, oh, I want to go see their garden. They took me down there to see their garden and everything else. I got a cousin from Irk.
Tom, would you like to address the allegations that if you shaved, you would look exactly like Dimitri Monroe? Who is this? Dimitri Monroe, YouTube channel. What does this person even look like? This name sounds familiar. This person?
So I'm not a big fan.
Whoa. Bruh. What the
fan of the whole talking to a camera for the whole video thing.
Holy shit. That caught me off guard. I don't think I would look like this person. I completely disagree. Jesus. You can see what I look like when I'm shaved. I don't look like that. Why is their voice deeper than mine, though?
But I think it's probably the best way to deliver this information, so bear with me.
Why do they sound just like me? Why do they look just like me? Their voice is way deeper than mine, though, for real. Damn. Hawk Tua, top 10 Hawk Tua respect moments.
I get a call from KK, and I was like, what's she calling me for? And I was like, that can't be good. Hunter calls her back. Hunter's my little blonde-headed, curly-headed cousin. He's my cousin, not my man. Get that right, please, in Snapchat stories. It drives me nuts. And she's like, there's another video. And I was like, what could I have possibly said? I was like, I don't remember. I was pretty damn drunk in that interview. I was like, I don't know. I was drinking those slushies all day. Me and you both were.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like some kind of blue. What was in it? It was vodka, right?
It was like Tito's. It was like a, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We were drinking them all evening.
Because they didn't.
So this is just a podcast. Wait, why is this titled Sucking Off Papa Smurf? Why is this section titled Sucking Off Papa Smurf? Here we go with the chapters. Here's what we've got to get into. So we've already heard the intro. We heard Chelsea's point of view from the Hawk Tua interview. We're currently in the middle of Sucking Off Papa Smurf. To look forward to, we have how my dad and brothers reacted to my fame, what it's like embracing embarrassment, addressing my Shirtussy, my hometown besties expose my exes, meet my daughter, our girls' nights get crazy, Pookie story time, Hawk Tua for Halloween, don't get me hot-headed, addressing a crazy conspiracy theory, I assume this is the theory that she is secretly Jewish and funded by the deep state, getting drunk with Granny, the best dating advice from Granny, is Pookie marriage material, all roads lead to Taco Bell, Haley Welch for president, and Horse ASMR. These are the riveting chapters of social commentary we have to look forward to on the Talk to a Podcast episode 2. Now, I feel like the fact that I haven't seen episode 1 means that I may not understand the full, depth of her praxis and her belief system, but I think getting into this, at the very least, I think there's a lot of good stuff that we're going to learn.
She said, these have nothing in there. And they're like, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
She's like, there's no shot in there.
I paid for it.
She did. She took them back. She's like, there's no alcohol in this. And they put another shot off in there for us.
I went with y'all.
And I was paying for it, so I was like, I'm paying extra for this. You better put it in there.
Exactly. And then after they released that one video where you could really see my tongue that it was blue after I've been drinking one day, they were like, she sucked off Papa Smurf. And I was like, well, gee, okay, But we were up there and we got that phone call and KK was telling us about this other video. And I was like, are you shitting me right now? Like, you're pulling my dick. There's no way. There is no way in hell they done.
You're pulling my dick. You're pulling my dick. Serious question. Do you think Baby Gronk will raise up the Hawk Tua girl? It seems to me like Baby Gronk has fallen off. And the reason I say that is because he's personally messaging me, and this is not even a joke. He personally messages me trying to get me to promote his videos. Look at this shit. This is not like a joke. This is not like a meme. Okay? I'm going to take a screenshot of this because I don't want to show all of my DMs, but Baby Gronk, he personally messages me frequently to try to get me to promote stuff. He also messaged me on Instagram. But I don't know why I don't know how who is messaging me. They must have just heard that I somehow like Baby Gronk, even though I'm irrelevant. I'm like nobody. Okay, I'm nothing. I'm nothing to nobody in my opinion. But Baby Gronk has messaged me personally multiple times. Here, Baby Gronk says, "Can you retweet?" Baby Gronk linked up with Duke Dennis to talk about Livy Dunn. But the video he wanted me to retweet is Baby Gronk rizzes up Livy again. I have not responded to a single DM. He's messaged me 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 5 times, actually. Here's the latest one. A video titled, Baby Gronk has started 6th grade football is the latest one he's asked me to promote. He's asked me to retweet. As we can see here, he's been posting a lot of content. Here we have Baby Gronk passes out money at high school football game. What is it there? Is that a security guard? He signed her hand with Baby Gronk. Why is this guy so swagged out? Why is this kid swag so turned up? What the fuck? So there you go with the latest Baby Gronk content. Here we have Baby Gronk is dominating 6th grade football. There he is. Amazing. Amazing performance from Baby Gronk as always. You love to see it. Here you have Baby Gronk is taking over the world. Baby Gronk, Baby Gronk, Baby Gronk, Baby Gronk. Now, I think it would be funny if I think he's like 11 right now, so I assume it's not him messaging me. I assume it's like his manager. I don't think his parents would think it's advisable that Baby Gronk personally messaged me to retweet his shit, but this is the messages I've gotten from Baby Gronk, okay? I assume he has a manager or something. But what would be really funny is if Baby Gronk at some point manages to actually become like a successful football player. I don't know what his chances are of that. We've still got about, let me think. So if he is 11 now, usually for the NFL, you would get drafted out of college, right? After college football, so you'd be like 21, 22. So we've got at least a decade of waiting to see if Baby Gronk will make the NFL draft. But if he does, I think it would be a beautiful event. Love the kids, watch him at work. I think you mean vids. Shad. But thank you for the donut.
Post another video. I don't even remember saying that. Hunter gets this video to pull up, and I'm like, oh, that is not good. I was like, okay, I gotta get in my car and go home because I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. Me and Granny are on the way home, and I'm over here, and there's a sad song on the radio. I'm like, keep it together.
Granny has no idea what's happening.
Granny has no idea at this point. She's like, why are you in such a hurry to leave? I was like, Granny, I just need to get in the car and go. I was like, I'm ready to take a nap. I need to take a shower. I was like, I just need to go home. We get home, I go in my room. I was like, oh, Jesus. I was in a nervous attack. She didn't. And when I told her, like, about the whole thing, it was like when I told her, I had to explain it to her like 3 times. And she was like, I don't get it. And I was like, Granny, listen to what I'm saying to you. I was like, spit on it. And she's like, huh. Oh. And I was like, Granny, Jesus Christ. I was like, say that.
Explaining fellatio and giving head to your elderly grandmother. Explaining how you're famous because you talked about sucking dick on video and that, like, you're now famous because of it. I respect your milking the cash cow. It's amazing. I mean, I would do it. She's probably made a couple $100,000 off of this Hawk Tua thing. She probably has her own house and she's like 23 years old or something. I mean, I would do it. How old actually is she? Is she in college? How old is Haley Welch? She's 22, July 13th, 2002. So she's the same age as me. So Hawk Tua and I are cut from the same cloth, all right? She's like exactly 1 month and 3 days older than me. My birthday is August 16th, 2002. So we're really cut from the same cloth. You know, I think we could have a very successful business relationship if she wanted, but you know, that's all up to her. That's all up to her. There will be no Hawk Tuaing, I can say that much. No Hawk Tuaing. Hawk Tua is banned in this household, okay? The actual Hawk Tua action.
I was like, let me end up telling my dad.
Tua Tom, that's my new YouTube channel, Tua Tom. Let's go. She's going to be on Fish Tank. The thing is, I wouldn't even doubt that could happen because it depends on how normal of a person she is and how good her support system is. Because if she has a good support system and she's like normal and not crazy, then she might be fine. Like because the fame will die down, right? Undoubtedly. When the fame dies down, she might be fine. But if she's not a normal person and she craves the attention and she loves it and nobody's giving her opportunities anymore, I wouldn't be surprised if she sinks to the level of going on Fish. You keep saying, see you Friday, then you come back earlier. You're like a horny, abusive ex. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. I'm like a horny, abusive ex. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Whatever, I'm going to explain it to him too, which he knew about it, but he didn't understand it either. He was like, oh. Get it. But I should have known somebody in my family would have said something to his ass before I did. He's heard about it, but he didn't really know what it was. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to tell him. Then Granny, he gets here, and she's like, Haley, come in here and tell you what you told me. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And he's hot.
Explaining to your father that you're viral on the internet for a meme about sucking penis. This is such a dark scenario. This is such a dark timeline that she lives in.
Too, that's where I get it from. So
did you tell your brother, or did he ask you about it first?
I told Austin about it. Now, Andrew, I think he's seen it at work, and he was like, what the f-? He texted Austin. He was like, do you know our little sister's like TikTok famous? And he was like, yeah. It's kind of funny.
But I didn't think it was big until my dad was like, oh, somebody is at work showed me you on Facebook, you and Haley in Nashville. I was like, oh, did they?
It was rough.
Of course it was in Nashville.
In that bedroom for like 2 weeks. I went to work.
Dude, of course it was in Nashville. Of course. It couldn't have been anywhere else. It had to be Nashville. Couldn't be Knoxville. It couldn't be Memphis. It couldn't be Memphis. Because if it was Memphis, she would have gotten strangled to death in the street. It had to be Nashville, bro. She looks like the captain of Nashville. She looks like the captain of the Nashville TUAH team.
Work, and then I'd come straight home. I wouldn't even go to the store and get gas. I was like, everybody and their mama knows me around
How
here.
am I watching this right now?
No. Yeah, dressed in hats and hoodies.
I didn't think it was getting bad until I started seeing people like do merch that said it, and I was like, what? Or like that girl that pretended to be.
She needs to start suing people. She needs to file a patent. She needs to file copyright protections on Hawk Tua. I sold my house so I can watch Hawk Tua on my 115-inch TV. You need to try and get on this podcast for Tom IRL. Do you think I could get on? I don't think I could. I feel like Theo Vaughn is more likely to go on, or at least she's likely to go on Theo Vaughn's podcast. Has she gone on Theo Vaughn? I bet she has. I'm calling it now. There's no way. There's no way I'm wrong about this. Wait, she actually hasn't been on. What the? Well, she has been on Bill Maher's podcast. Okay, she's been on Whitney Cummings' podcast. Haley Welch meets her celeb crush Matt.
Do you have any
Rife.
celebrity crushes?
Wow.
Because you're at a place where you can kind of meet whoever you want. You know you're in this weird situation where you could actually meet your celebrity crush.
If or when that happens, the world.
Dude, this is so cancer, dude. I hate everything. Why is this happening?
I feel like Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm like, oh,
I feel like Ghislaine Maxwell.
I trafficked a young blonde.
The freak.
I'm putting cakes. Wait, hold on. Haley, how old are you?
21.
Just hang up. You're like 20 years too young for him.
Ooh,
Say it
Haley,
again.
how's your mom?
How's your mom?
Mama, a kid. You don't want her.
You have any teeth, you're saying?
No, I'm so serious. You don't want her.
Is she an actual kid?
Hmm?
Really?
Yeah, I'm a baby.
Are you?
Yeah.
Her mom is a crackhead? New lore? Crack Tua? Crack Tua? Croc Tua? Let's go.
Okay, she might be your...
This is so awkward. Is this not really weird? She's really a beauty, inside and out. 100% real. Gotta love it.
Trauma. I love it. Now I see where the personality comes from. This is great.
Yeah, I ain't got any brain cells.
How are you enjoying fame? It sucks, right?
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, this is
wait.
this is how Matt felt about it in the beginning too. Yeah, Matt, what is she in for? What is
I
she?
was very happy a year ago.
Celebrities complaining about being famous. Holy crap, it a turkey Tom. Thank you for the donut.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
Typical.
one
Getting the benefit.
Hey,
Yeah,
those
she was a
people done
teacher or
deep
something?
investigation, though.
No, they did. Like they didn't. Well, nobody really knew who you were, so like
Yeah.
they didn't know your name.
I was okay with it. I was like, she's claiming to be me. Yes, sister, you take that. That wasn't Haley Welch. I don't know who the hell that was.
You go to meet your attorney.
Yeah, shout out your mama.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm rotting.
Shout out Mama D. I love you. Telling my dad was like an awkward conversation. So he's
My brain is leaking out of my ears. How am I only 7 minutes and 42 seconds into the Talk to a podcast? This podcast is about nothing. What is this podcast about? What the is this about? Who up Hawk talking their Tua right now? Oh, just got their fingers in their butt. My mother's funeral to watch this shit on that thing. Respect. I'm a little African child who was captured by the Nazis while I was walking through the Underground Railroad. Well, my deformed brother told me about this amazing podcast. This podcast brightens my day and gave me the power to take down Hitler and the Nazis once and for all. I was a 57-year-old homeless Afghanistan man. I lost all my limbs in an American airstrike. Then there was Talk Tua. I am whole again. Thank you, Talk Tua. I used to beat my children and cheat on my wife daily. Ever since the Talk to a podcast, I've become a self-made millionaire and a faithful husband and father. Thank you so much, Haley Welch. Talk to a girl's famous, so dystopian, we're doomed. I mean, it's funny to say that, but realistically, there have been people who have been famous for much more reasons in the past. This is like 1% of how bad it could be. It's whatever. It's not. I don't think it's like a sign of the times. It's not like, you know, doomsday, truly. I mean, just look at all these people in the comments who are inspired. I used to be a mosquito, just flying around in circles, sucking blood from innocent squirrels and pigs and humans all day. When I heard this podcast, it gave me the courage to grow arms and legs and learn to speak. I'm now a human, and I recently completed nursing school, ran my first triathlon, and have 7 children with my wife, Clarice. I still drink blood. Old habits die hard, lol. Thank you for this masterclass in broadcasting. Wow. I mean, this is just beautiful. Russia and Ukraine agreed to a ceasefire so they could watch Talk Tua. After watching an episode, both troops are filled with a renewed hatred and lust for killing. Thanks for the 5 burp. Reynolds. Speak of the devil. Eating your guts, thanks for the 2. This is amazing.
And here he's like mean mugging the shit out of me while I'm telling him, and I'm like, okay, this is not gonna go good. And I'm trying to get it out where it doesn't sound as bad as it was, because at this point I was like, this is gonna be a mess. And then you have Granny over here just spit on it. Hawk Tua. Well, she doesn't even say Hawk Tua, she's Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua?
Stop. Let me finish telling him. She's up here. Okay, spit on it.
What the fuck? Why is her 80-year-old grandmother so passionate? She's trying to go for the gum job action.
I'm over here like this, trying to tell him, because I'm laughing, trying to tell him, and he's getting madder because I won't spit it out, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all right.
Spit it out?
Daddy, I said it. I was talking about spitting on dick shit. It's like, it's just a joke, though. He said, I know not to take you serious, because you can never tell what comes out of my mouth. My whole family has said that. Y'all know that, too.
I don't think anyone was surprised when they seen the video.
No.
Anyone that knows you.
Everybody that I've spoke to about it, like when it first happened, they're like, that does not surprise me that come out of your mouth. I'm like, thank you.
Even if you weren't drinking and you were there, like you would say it if we were here.
Yeah, to y'all. I'm like scatterbrained. We can have a conversation like this, and if I see a cow or something, I'm going to jump to that, and I'm always going to have something to say about something else. Definitely the hardest part was like coming out of my house after all this happened. I was like, I'm embarrassed to death. I cannot show my face anywhere. I was like mortified of it. I kind of embraced it. I wish I'd have done it sooner. I'd be like, quit being a little bitch and get your...
You know what? I understand Hawk Tua, okay? When I talk Tua, I understand Hawk Tua, you know? I'm not a viral internet meme, but I understand this on some level, okay? On some level, I do get it. When I've been in public with like a friend and I get recognized, you know, usually I get a little bit embarrassed by it, you know? It's like, oh shit, you know? I don't have a problem with people saying hi to me. It doesn't happen that often, but when it has happened, when someone addresses me in public as Turkey Tom with other people around, sometimes it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh shit, here we go. But you know what? I understand what she's saying, and she experiences it to a much greater level. So she and I are on the same wavelength. We relate, you know, we're sort of on the same page there. This strong, beautiful, smart woman makes me want to say the N-word. I mean, she is from Tennessee, you know, she may not have a problem with that.
And did, and you sat in that meeting with me. There was this man the other night at Dirk Bentley. He tickled the shit out of me. He was like, how did he word it?
He tickled
you know,
man?
And I was like,
does that mean he physically tickled her, or does that mean he just made her laugh? What does that mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like, I can't mistake that country twang from anywhere. He's like, I know it's you. And I'm surprised, yeah, it's me.
What's the craziest?
I'm Hawk Tua.
I think I want to ask.
Can you say, hey, Abby, smile and wave at the camera? I don't know if I should do that. You donated $5, so I guess I'll do it. Hey, Abby. Here you go, okay? Oh my god, it's Abby! Yes, Abby! Yeah!
You guys, what's the craziest?
Shirtussy. Let's talk about Shirtussy.
That's not a rumor. That was like
real life thing that happened yesterday.
This girl has nothing to say. She doesn't even want to be there. Her body language is leaning away from it. Okay, you got her arm here. It's crossing her body to show that she's not open with these people. This one is nervous. This one's completely open. This one is still somewhat nervous. That's why she's got her arms crossed. This one, she's leaning away. She's leaning away from Hawk Tua. So she's not on board with the whole Hawk Tua thing. Okay, she doesn't even want to be there.
That ain't even my Shirtussy though.
That was the best comment I've
What is a Shirtussy?
read since this whole thing started. It was a Shirtussy.
Imagine waking up from a nap, like you're taking this really good ass nap. I was waiting on you to tell me if you're staying with them or if you're going home. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a nap. My comforter's dry and whatever. Took me a little nap. I wake up.
Can you do the same thing but for Big Perp? Hello, Big Perp. Big fan. I love everything you do. I endorse everything you do with a blood pact. Hello, Big Perp. There you go.
I don't know how she timed it so good. I had like.
What is the Shirtussy? I'm gonna look up Shirtussy. WTF is a Shirtussy. Hawk Tua girl's new word explained. We've got an article about this from hercampus.com, okay? Here we go. It seems like I don't want to sign up for this. It seems like every day we're coming across new words on the internet. From Riz to Skibbity, anyone can come up with new words nowadays. ICYMI, another new word, has made its way online and into my brain, and it was introduced by none other than Haley Welch, aka Hawk Tua girl. Want to know what it is? It's Shirtussy. Now I know what you're thinking. What the heck is a Shirtussy? Here's what the word means coming from the Hawk Tua girl herself. If you're not familiar with Haley Welch, then you must be on the wrong side of the internet. The social media influencer rose to fame in June 2024 when she was interviewed by Tim and D TV and ultimately gave her infamous phrase, Hawk Tua. What the f am I reading? The phrase turned into a popular meme, which later gave Welch the Hawk Tua girl nickname. Since then, Welch has gone on to form her own merch with Fathead Threads, which features her infamous phrase. She also launched her own podcast under Jake Paul's sports betting and media company. So here we have Hawk Tua girl has already sold at least $65,000 worth of merch. Holy shit. 65 grand. That is so much. Have you gone over the Andrew Tate Sneeko drama yet? Also love the vids. I haven't. I might later, but there's a lot of stuff to go over. But I do want to get to it. She also launched her own podcast. Hawk Tua released. Oh, this is the episode we watched. The highlight of this episode was when Welch explained what a Shirtussy is, and let me tell you, it's pretty interesting. All right, well, they're citing what we're watching right now, the part we're at. So we have to keep watching to figure out what a Shirtussy is. Truly,
Like a bunch of messages and everything else. I was like, what's this about? I wake up. She FaceTimes me. She's like, Haley, go to your Instagram. I was like, what? What is it? She's like, Shirtussy.
People are talking about your Shirtussy, and she was like, oh my god. She already knew what I was talking about because we
seen it. I was like, what does it look like?
Does Hawk Tua have a negative gonial angle? Let's look up what the gonial angle chart is. Gonial angle. All right, so this is it. So this is the gonial angle, as we can see. Okay, so how optimal is her gonial angle is the question. It looks quite suboptimal, to be honest with you, because ideally you would be more like the guy on the right than the guy on the left, because the guy on the left has a more exaggerated sort of out like this gonial angle, but you want it to be slightly more like that to have a sharp jawline. So I would say in terms of gonial angle rating, she's actually scoring quite low. Hawk Tua girl Shirtussy's in the Skibbity toilet at 3 a.m. True. Based.
Like that. That's not right.
No, all the comments were talking about it, and then someone said Shirtussy, and I was like, that is the best thing they could have ever said.
No, as soon as I seen it, I was like, that's literally the picture we said not to post.
No, he literally sent like are these pictures above like good for the post? And I was like, yeah, those are good. You sent
was all
those.
the ones
that picture was not in there.
I did not send that. I would not have done that to
Jamie,
you.
you're
But
cooked.
it was funny.
You're done for.
She has fake teeth? I don't think they're fake teeth.
Fat cooter, and your cooter decides to take a bite out of your shirt. Exactly what a Shirtussy is. And don't act like you haven't ever had one. Or a
I've
moose
never
knuckle.
seen that before, actually.
How does it take a bite out of your shirt? Do you wear your shirt on your pussy? Lots of stuff to go over. First, you have to learn the Hawk Tua lore. We're learning a lot. Do they just mean like a camel toe? I mean, I've seen a camel toe before. We've all witnessed this glorious sight. Okay, you know, we know what that. But is the vagina taking a literal bite? Is this like a vagina dentata, the movie type thing, or is this like a, you know, what's the analysis here? We're gonna have to make some predictions. Is the cooter is the person fat, or is it just the pussy that's fat? And like, if the shirt is long, shouldn't it be draping over the pussy rather than being like brought up into the pussy, into this supposed Shirtussy? I'm having a hard time understanding everything that's going on here.
You're the first
Well, hell, it's better than a camel toe.
It's basically the same thing. I think it's worse.
I don't know. I'd rather have a camel toe.
Because at least like you're wearing the pants and it's not your shirt.
I hate to say it, lips look too little to be mine. Just saying. I was looking, I was like, there ain't no way. There's no way in hell that's mine. Mean girls say, just because I have a wide set vagina.
This girl's getting mogged. They're always talking over her. She's getting ignored. She's getting destroyed. Thank you for the 5, Mateo. New fan of 3 months. Love your content. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. So she has a boyfriend. Listen, I'm trying to do expert analysis here. I'm not trying to goon. I'm trying to do expert in-depth analysis on the lore of Hawk Tua. Okay? This is not some kind of gooner behavior. This is not some kind of foul thing. Okay? This is a real analysis of Hawk Tua. She's Jewish? I don't think she's Jewish. She doesn't look Jewish at all. Why do people insist that anybody who's famous for like retarded reasons is also Jewish somehow? This doesn't really make sense. I do not believe that she is Jewish. She makes my ears bleed. She makes my diaper crinkle. Thank you for the dono.
The cat.
Wait, what'd she say?
What I lack in the back, I pack in the cat.
She didn't even know what that means. I was like, Haley, that literally means you fat cooker. She's like, no, I don't.
Big Martha. Which I know about it.
She's Jewish? Her name is Welch. How is she Jewish? Welch, the last name is English, French, German, Irish, or Scottish. What do you mean she's Jewish? She doesn't sound Jewish at all. What about her is Jewish? Welsh surname, but it's Welsh. It's not Welsh. It's not a Welsh surname. Some Jews do. She took a DNA test on Howie Mandel. What was the result? Hawk Tua DNA test. Howie Mandel is Jewish, I believe. Hawk Tua DNA test. No way! No way. No way. How should someone handle sudden fame in a productive way that sets them up for success in the long term and gives them an exit route if they want to dip? Stack your money. Do not spend it on stupid things like cars. Stack your money as much as possible. Always remember that you are not deserving of whatever you have, and it can fall apart in an instant. Work hard. Don't take it for granted. That's what I would say. She's Jewish? How Jewish is she? Is she a part of, like, is she like Jewish, like Israeli Jewish, or is she like 10% Jewish? What's the deal?
Do you know your whole,
lineage?
Lineage?
Not really.
No?
No.
So what I have for you is a DNA test that you just have to Hawk Tua in. Here, take it.
Don't throw shit at her.
I'm not throwing shit at her.
This is disgusting.
Come from? You don't know. Move that mic closer to you.
I don't know
Where does your grandma come from?
A vagina. Yeah.
True.
How do you know? Do we have the results yet from her spit take?
Yeah, I think we got the expedited version.
There, look.
What? I don't believe this. You can't do a DNA test in like 4 minutes. She just spit in it. This is not real. You cannot get a DNA test back in like 1 minute. This is literally fake.
European? Siberian.
This is a bit. Clearly, this is a bit. Come on. This is clearly fake. It's a bit. Yeah, I can tell. This is like Howie Mandel's or something. She's not even Jewish. You people are lying. If she was Jewish, she would. Why does it matter to you people? Top right says DNA test. It must be real. Oh, you're right.
Is that what you call her?
Yeah. Yeah, her name is Big Martha, actually.
I think Haley.
No, just her.
She tried naming ours, actually.
She did. She sat down and
She said, why don't we name yours Doug? I was like, what?
She went one by one trying to come up with something. We said, no, Haley.
Nobody thinks what I think. Stop what you're doing right now. I'm serious. Whatever app you have open right now, close it. Whatever text you're reading, shut that down. Trust me, I'm doing this for you. Now take your finger and head over to the App Store and download Better. Better Picks is the most easy and fun daily fantasy app where you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And new users, you'll get up to $200 as a deposit match, plus a free pick. Tell your friends to sign up and how you can turn one.
Is this Jake Paul's company? Better? BETR Jake Paul. Yeah, it is his company. Okay. So this is all a ploy to promote his gambling thing. If you go on the Better website, you see we've got Jake Paul right there, all these other schmucks. Word.
$1 into 1,000. Play better picks and hit those 1,000X lineups. Download better and play better picks.
How did you guys meet?
So we met in high school. Me and her have been best friends since like 3rd grade.
How am I still watching this? How am I still
And then we
watching Hawk
survived 2
Tua
other friend
podcast?
groups. And we kind of, I guess, come to our last destination.
Yeah.
Save
Our
the best
final-
for last.
Yeah, we
Final
did.
destination.
That's what we did.
Yeah. Well, we met in high school. We all cheered together. Got into some trouble.
She's hard to listen to. I don't think her voice is that bad. It's just like a typical woman from the South. This is just how they sound. It's just how they sound. I was an orphan who got touched every single day. I had no will to live. I was about to see the pearly gates until the glorious, magnificent, prestigious, elegant, eye-opening Talk to a podcast. I showed the orphanage and they never touched me again. Thank you, Talk to. I owe you my life.
Together and cheer.
No, we met because I made you take us home. Like, that's how we became friends.
Chelsea.
How am I still watching the Talk to a
'Cause my sister
podcast?
left me.
I kind
Ah!
of knew y'all before though.
Yeah, we knew of each other.
we were in
but
the
didn't
same
hang
grade.
out.
Yeah. And we knew Jordan too.
But I was supposed to go. We were supposed to go home with my sister, and she
Left us.
just out of the car. So I was like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Thank you.
She needs to get more celebrity guests. If she actually wants to continue this podcast venture, then at least every other episode needs to have a celebrity guest, or else she's not going to be able to continue this, because I feel like, you know, no offense, but 99.99% of people don't care about the history of Hawk Tua and her life lore.
You hate him. We appreciate that.
Oh, is Haley ride with y'all? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Both of them actually tried dating my brother.
Before I tried being your friend.
That's how I met y'all.
I wanted your
that's how
brother
I knew
first.
of y'all.
Carson was my man.
Carson was passed
Carson
around.
was your man. Carson was Brooks' man. Carson belonged to everybody. He went through the whole gang, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's before he grew into his ears, though.
Oh yeah, he did have some big old ears.
Yeah, bless his heart.
No, I met you before you had braces, and we were just little.
And my teeth done the cha-cha slide to
No,
the
they
right.
didn't.
My teeth done the cha-cha slide. I'm putting it on 1.5 time. Holy shit.
I don't know. I don't even know how I became your friend.
That reminds me, I looked at my DMs last night. Somebody told me I need to buy veneers. For what? I wore braces for 5 years, and then Ellie over there decided to eat my retainer. So I didn't get to wear it, but maybe like 2 weeks, which I probably wasn't going to wear it anyway.
She ate your retainer? What is this even about? What the f*** is this about? What is this? Who would watch this? I'm sorry. I can't even keep up the bit anymore. This sucks. Why are you watching this? I have an obligation. I was paid money to watch it. What the this sucks. This is not worth anything. This blows.
Anyways, but she saved me the trouble. This is actually my daughter over here. She doesn't have a daddy. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. She needs to go put on her Halloween jammies. It never right. I don't know how to put them on her yet. I haven't brought myself to it because I'm scared she's gonna like piss on me. Pookie made her piss the other night. She was like, "Ooh, a handsome man," and she like started pissing.
Her
I understand.
boyfriend?
Well, yeah, but you're not a handsome man. You're a handsome woman.
Handsome?
Yeah.
Just finished the movie Moana. You're telling me this Maui guy can turn from a hawk to a shark? Awesome.
Our typical going out night was like last night. I ordered $80
Dude.
worth of Domino's just for us to like sit there and like all devour it, and then we'll watch TV. That's really all we
And we
did.
played Uno.
Yeah, that's cool.
How am I supposed to get through this? This
We
is
only
so
drink wine
bad.
too with it. If you can't tell, she's drinking out of the
Yeah.
bottle. That's a classy lady right
This
there.
is so bad.
The cork's not in it either.
There's little pieces just floating around. It's okay, that's character.
This is literally just like you're in class, okay? You don't want to be in class already. It's boring and stupid. You're sitting in class. You're trying to look at, schizo shit on your phone. You're trying to watch some fire new commentary video, okay? You're trying to watch a new Tom Dark stream. And behind you, you have these 4 girls jabbering about nothing. You have these 4 women behind you jabbering about Hawk Tua and Pookie and their dog, and they just sit and talk about nothing for hours on end. You have the option to stop watching? I don't. I was paid $300 to watch this all the way through. I have to uphold my shareholder obligations. We're barely even halfway. Halfway, bro. This is like the worst thing I've ever watched in my life.
We prefer barefoot too, though. It's cheap.
And it's not even like particularly egregious in terms of quality. It's just it just didn't need to exist. If I were her, I would do the same thing. But it's just why did this happen? Why did this happen? Like what is she gonna say? I said Hawk Tua and now I'm here. Almost 1 million views on this podcast episode. Do you think it'll be an update in Giggly Goon Clown? Probably not. They seemingly ran from the internet.
We don't really go out all together though.
I don't think we've ever all been out together.
Besides like the chat Halloween party.
Oh man.
Halloween last year was a blur to me. My boots
Hawkily
that I
to a
bought like the
clown.
same day to complete my outfit. They're like some really tall like go-go boots. Sorry, excuse me. I love saying that. So I got tired of walking around it and my feet were hurting, so I took them off.
Thank you,
and
Jeff
I was
Gold.
I just threw up at that point. Fireball, keep it away from me.
I told him, I said, one more shot and y'all are taking care of it. I was not.
How can I do a Jeff Goldblum impression? What does he sound like? How would I do an impression? Jeff Goldblum. Let's just listen to him talk. Why is this so weird?
All I feel like I'm doing now is express myself non-verbally, and with lush and incoherent movements, disturbing, I'm sure, to many, et cetera, et cetera. Very good. Very, very good. A pointed, surgical, and an insightful.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. Jeff Goldblum impression. I listen to an impression of him to understand how to do this. Okay, let's hear a good impression.
Hello, my name is Jeff Goldblum, Goldblum, and I am God.
Hi, my name is Jeff. I guess you can call me Jeff Goldblum, and I am the guy who likes to Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. And when you Hawk Tua and spit on that thing, it truly is what it needs to be. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. This
I'll give her one more and I'm done.
Dude, I love Fireball. It's like my spiritual calling.
She's already like bent over the floor before they're like the last one.
Dude, I was having a ball before we even left like your apartment. I had so much fun though.
Until Pookie called.
Yeah, until Pookie called. He had me screaming and crying and throwing up.
That's why I didn't like Pookie. Me and Haley sat outside for like 45 minutes every time. He was literally out too. And then she called him again.
See, I'm giving hope right here. Your like 2 or 3 year long situationship can turn into something more. I'm giving hope to the delusional girlies right now.
Well, the thing is, I blocked Pookie's number before she even started calling him again.
He was having fun, the same thing I was. I'm just dramatic.
Except she was at a frat party. He was at the bar with his friends.
Was this Harley or Haley?
This
Harley.
is
Harley came
when
out.
Harley comes out, there's no way. You can talk to her, but she's not all there.
You gotta explain what Harley is.
Harley is your alter ego that...
When I drink dark liquor, that is Harley.
Yeah. Once Harley comes out, there's no going back until Harley is
done. Put down.
Got some Halloween costumes of you, my boy.
What?
Were they like a work suit? Like, what is that?
Hot to a jumpsuit. I think they should do like a mask.
I think it should be like the outfit that you wore that night.
Hawk Tua jumpsuit. Can you actually buy this? Is this a real thing? What the? You can? This is a real thing you can purchase right now? You can just say, what are you for Halloween? I'm Hawk Tua. Hey guys, I'm going as Hawk Tua today. Oh, what the? What is this? What is this? Do not put this on your child. Do not put this on your child ever. This is insane. How is this real? Who is paying for this? Who is buying this? Who is buying this bullshit? Did they officially license this? Oh, you can see it on the shelves too. Holy shit. This must, dude. On the branding on the sign, it says spit on that thing. This rocks. This podcast, you want to toss myself into oncoming traffic? Is $300 worth putting yourself through this? Honestly, no. Next time I'm charging way more for the shilling content because it's not even about anything. Like they're not even really talking about anything. They're just like, it's just like a podcast. It's like, oh, remember that time with like 4 very just like normal average people. And I'm not saying these people don't deserve to be living. Okay, I'm not saying that. But nobody should have to listen to this. Like, what is this? They're not being particularly, they just made a joke. But it's just like, what am I listening to? Whoever paid you $300 to do this has violated the Geneva Convention. That seems like a thing Wendigoon would do, doesn't it? Dude, there's still 14 minutes left of the Hawk Tua podcast. Oh my God. Welcome to Belfast, Tennessee. In episode 2 of Talk Tua with Haley Welch, Haley brings in the people that mean the most to her. She's joined by 3 of her longtime best friends and, of course, Granny. Haley and her friends break down the night that changed all of their lives forever, and Granny gives her first reaction to hearing Hawk Tua. I saw midget fisting on your recent searches. I love midget fisting. It's my favorite thing. That's what I goon to all day.
I know. What is up with Johnny and them wanting to like chop that up and sell it in little pieces? No one will ever get my Sheen skirt. I live by that thing. No one will ever get it.
Wear that a lot,
it was $3. No one's ever gonna get it.
Let's talk about the time Haley punched her ex in the face.
I actually smacked
It
him
was
in the
not a
face.
smack. It was like a hard...
Whoa. Domestic violence from Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua is canceled. Hawk Tua is canceled. Talk Tua is canceled. She's domestic. She's a domestic beater. She's just like James Warren, guys.
Whack. That's what I loved about him though. Like me and him could be into it, and then like an hour later we're fine. Like that was my favorite thing about him.
No.
But no, we were at the beach on his senior trip.
I got secondhand embarrassment. I got so
We were
mad.
in.
I can't wait for the Gamers of Slaver sub Tua.
You can't joke around with me
I'll
too
buy
much because
that.
I'm like really hot-headed and I take it a little too far. He bumps into me and spills Dr. Pepper all down me. I had a reflex and I reared back and I 5-starred him right in his face and it got so quiet in there.
That's not the first time she hit someone in the face.
An innocent man spilled Dr. Pepper on her on accident. She responded with physical violence, okay? Talk Tua is canceled. She's abusive.
That was in your name. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. That's exactly it.
I wasn't even there. I had no idea what was going on.
You can say whatever you want to, like about me, but when it comes to them or like anybody else I'm really close with, just don't do that. And it's a concept. They got really close at one point in time and they were like really good friends, and I'm all about being a good friend. I try really hard to be a good friend, I always have. And they're pretty good friends too. Thank you. Yeah, of course. But this girl, she got really close with us.
Sepultura.
Especially with
They're the
her, she
best
got really close
band.
with her, and then we found out she was texting her ex-boyfriend behind her back, and she's done been shit-talking me at this point. So I'm like, whatever, you know what, you call me stupid, idiot, whatever it was she called me. That's one thing, but you're sitting here being a good friend to her, or think you are, and you're texting her man behind her back. I was like, I guess I'm for that ass.
I got a FaceTime call and it was like, hey, so-and-so's texting him, and I was like, okay, like I'll text her, and I was like, no, don't say anything. Haley's gonna handle it. She sure enough did.
I not to. Nobody believed me.
I know when I done it, everybody's like, Haley, why'd you do that? Everybody in the room told me to do it.
You're not even fucking saying nothing.
Nobody else thinks I'm serious right now. And then
That was the best FaceTime call I've ever gotten.
was adding it on, and after you did it, she's like,
They talk about nothing. They just talk about nothing for minutes and minutes and hours on end. I feel like I've been watching this for 3 years, and we're only 19 minutes in. 19 minutes of video content ideally should be pleasurable, okay? In the 21st century, 19 minutes of watching video content should be good. Jesus, this is like what they should use in Guantanamo Bay, okay? At some point, the United States government is going to have to ineffectively argue that forcing terrorists to watch the Hawk Tua podcast is somehow not torture in the same vein as sleep deprivation. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. How am I supposed to watch this? Dude, you chose this? I did not choose it! Someone else made me do it! Do not put this on me! Do not put this on me! Good thing I have my pocket goat. Good thing I have my pocket goat, which is way better. Just to cheer me up. Listen to this. We've got the scream. We've got the bleat. We've got the kids, the one called kids, the young child goats. And we also have the goats one with all of them. Listen to this. But I will say, personally, my favorite one, if you have to ask, is going to be the scream. Wendigo needs to make a video on the Hawk Tua girl. The dark, tumultuous, terrible path of Hawk Tua, sponsored by Fansly. New Wendigo video. Ugh, I just shot a snot rocket out of my nose and I don't know where the substance went. When do we get a pocket Hawk Tua? I bet they probably already exist. Hold on. Emergency pocket Hawk Tua. Does this exist? Wait, a new product idea. Wait, what is this merch, dude? Have you guys ever like delved into the depths of like weird Amazon merch? Because you'll find some really weird stuff. What is this? Who would buy this? Who would ever buy this piece of clothing? What is this? They put a llama, or is this a camel? Because llamas spit. Hawk Tua 24 spit on that thing. Just like some random art they stole with this like presidential campaign font. Spit on that thing. The art is like cut off randomly at the bottom here. We got this weird red outline for no reason. What is like this is terrible. But it doesn't Amazon, so I'm gonna go down to the reviews and see what we've got here. Okay, for the reviews. Oh, there's no reviews yet. Surprisingly, there's no reviews. Now, if I look up Hawk Tua on Amazon, there may be some other good products. Okay, there may be some good stuff. Oh, we've got this great one, okay? Here we go with this shirt. This shirt says, if she don't Hawk Tua, I don't want to talk to her. Okay, so this is, based on that meme we saw earlier. But there's some other stuff, okay? For example, we have the Hawk Tua joke book. Over 100 hilarious and dirty Hawk Tua jokes and memes. Well, there's 100 of them. Okay, there's 100 jokes and memes here. Now, if I scroll down to the reviews, this one does have some. Okay, this one does have some. Now, it surprisingly has 5 global ratings, and they're all very positive. And if we look at the ratings, we can see what people are saying about this book, and they are quite positive. And I think these are a lot of real people who are rating this book. The idea that these are bots or that somebody has been paid off to give a positive review of the Hawk Tua joke book is a false allegation that needs to be pushed against as strong as it possibly could be. Because, I mean, look at these glowing reviews, okay? This is how you know it's good. Here we go. Holden Caulfield. Wait, isn't this a fictional character for something I've seen? Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, the guy from The Catcher in the Rye says, on the cutting edge of funny. P. Diddy on the cover. On the cutting edge of funny, according to Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye fame. So all the celebrities are coming out. Mr. Beast Challenge Solitary Confinement with Hawk Tua podcast on loop. Dude, it would be over. Jake Weddle would not be with us today. He would not be alive to tell his story. Really funny and filthy, says Bradley. If you like dirty joke, this is a must. Hawk Tua forever. Hawk Tua forever. Hawk Tua forever, says Bradley. Hawk Tua forever. Okay? Chris says, if you're a fan of Hawk Tua, this is a must. Perfect for a party gift and a good laugh. This was fun and the hit gift at a party. The hit gift. And this is from Chris. But lastly, we have Anonymous, the hacker group, who says, hilarious. Well done. And their caption, their title for the review is funny, funny, funny. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Frankly, there's no reason not to purchase the Hawk Tua joke book. Over 100 hilarious and dirty Hawk Tua jokes and memes. I mean, you're not going to get these anywhere else, chat. You're not going to get these anywhere else. But let it be known, this is not the only useful, amazing product, okay? This is not the only useful, amazing product on Amazon that you can purchase that's Hawk Tua related, because there is some other great stuff. For example, some of your cars might look sort of outdated, sort of cringe. Don't worry about it, because we've got a Hawk Tua spit on that thing window sticker with a very graphic art of a girl throwing up all over someone's dick right there. So that's cool. I'm glad we have that. I think that's good. I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff going on here, frankly, that I think you should all be involved with. So, you know, if you're thinking about ways to spend your paycheck this month, I know a lot of you get paid on a bi-weekly basis. I think this is the place to go. Amazon.com. Simply look up Hawk Tua, and you're going to find a lot of good content. Now, obviously, we do have 10 minutes left of this podcast. We get to enjoy together, okay? It's not suffering. We get to enjoy 10 more minutes of the Hawk Tua podcast together. Breaking news, Netanyahu displays Minecraft villain Herobrine to the West Bank. Death tolls skyrocket. Herobrine probably wouldn't be on the Jew side, to be honest with you. I feel like given Notch's beliefs around things, I feel like Herobrine would not be deployed to that side. He'd probably be deployed to the settlements, if anything, but to each their own opinion on that one.
Haley, why'd you do that? I was like, Alyssa, you told her. Y'all know. You tell Haley to do something. She'll be like, oh yeah.
Like, and she won't actually do it.
I was not expecting that.
Told her boyfriend, she's like, if you get a phone call, it's because I beat this bitch.
He left. She told me to get to the house for 10 minutes. Not even 10. And he leaves. He gets right back to his house. Hey, can you come pick me up?
Please tell me you're not calling me for the reason
Spit
you said
on
you
that
wanted to.
thing!
He was like, hey, my bitch, and he come and got me. Me and him click so good.
That was bad. You miss him?
That was like my best friend.
So yeah.
Not like that way.
It's okay.
But like we were
There
friends
you go.
before that. We were really good friends before that. There's nothing but love over here. Same way with that girl. We don't have issues or anything. We were good after like a few weeks after that.
Yeah.
I don't know how that came to be either, but
that was like a
I got no beef.
We were like, why are they
It was next day. Y'all were like,
we're fine.
This isn't even about anything. They're not saying anything.
Get their asses handed to them sometimes, and then
They're not saying anything.
This is a hell of a podcast setup.
Hell yeah.
The cow film.
A second sponsorship? She's got 2 ads?
So the last episode I told you about Better Picks, the best daily fantasy. Well, I played that thing in the first week of NFL, and it was so much fun.
Okay, so this entire podcast, to be clear, is a tax it's a tax write-off. It's a nice business expense for Jake Paul. It's nothing for him. He gets to offer her probably dirt, and in exchange, he gets her to promote his gambling platform. That's the real conspiracy behind this podcast. It's not any kind of Jewish secret anti-Semitic conspiracy, okay? It's that Jake Paul wants to make money off his gambling thing. That's literally it. That's why this exists. Why this exists, okay? It's a ploy. It's a ploy, chat. Hawk Tua has been turned into a pro gambling brand. Jake Paul is big Hawk Tua. Is Jake Paul Jewish? I mean, not that it matters, but I think he's like 3% Jewish.
Promise to you, I will be hitting that 1,000x lineup before the season's over. So download Better and play Better Picks.
I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. It might be a skill of naming people's
Some people
read hero.
This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this.
Sports betting is not gambling. I mean, it kind of basically is. It's the same. You're still betting. It's the same kind of thing. It's just you're betting on sports. Okay, it's not traditional gambling. No, it's legal in most places. Okay, but I mean, it is kind of the same thing, right? It is betting. It is gambling for all intents and purposes. It's just not called that.
Wait till y'all find out she's low-key a former Israel soldier. How do you say that? Cosplaying a Southern belle after a billionaire dad hired a PR firm to scrub
like
her
a
past off
subset
the
of
internet,
gambling.
particularly her old TikTok, where she ain't even speak English, let alone had a fake-ass Southern accent.
A fake-ass Southern accent.
She's addressing the conspiracy. How much to buy the joke book and read them? Bro, no. I'm not doing that to myself. This is all the Hawk Tua content I can take. She bad as would actually be more interesting if they were more raging 304s, would have interesting stories in high school and girls like this talked to on to KMS. I don't know. It's just like it's harmless. It's harmless. They're just girls having fun, right? It's fine. But like, I'm trying not to let my misogyny bubble to the surface because, it's not good to let it come out. It's not good to let it come out. I'm a lover. I'm a lover these days, but Jesus Christ. Like I just can't do whatever this is, whatever this conversation's about. I cannot stomach this. Okay. Editor, make a keynote edit of time reacting to Talk Tua episode 2. Oh, he will. Don't you worry. Wait till y'all find out she low-key a former Israeli soldier cosplaying a Southern belle after her billionaire dad hired a PR firm to scrub her past off the internet, particularly her old TikTok where she ain't even speak English, let alone had a fake Southern accent. Okay, this is just not true. This is funny, but this is just not true. This is literally not true. If she was a former Israeli soldier, why would the thing to make her famous be a random video on some random YouTube channel where she gets filmed saying Hawk Tua? And on top of that, why would they think that Hawk Tua would be the thing to get anyone famous? If any focus group, if any deep state focus group came up with the idea of Hawk Tua, everybody would call them Talk Tua Tom, so you can get that Hawk Tua. Thank you. Thank you for the dono, Willie. Never goon, for real. The Jews are clever. That's why, dude. These Jew people, okay, these people who think that Jews control everything. How does it even extend to Hawk Tua? They're clever. They're clever. The most clever thing to do would not be to make the Hawk Tua podcast.
Her old TikTok, where she ain't even speak English, let alone had a fake-ass Southern accent.
A fake-ass Southern accent. There's times I wish I didn't have an accent. Let me just see that right there. You hold my bottle. Okay. Trill Burr. Who sent you? You're on to me. You're so good. How'd you catch me? Stupid ass. You're so ignorant. Like, where do you sit here and come up with this shit, like, out of the time of day? Where do you have the time of day to sit here and come up with shit like this? I wish I was a soldier. I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Tom's Jewish?
I thought I could do it.
I'm not like religiously Jewish. It's possible that I'm a part Jew. It's very possible. I mean, my mom is from Bulgaria, right? And in that region of the world, there are Jews that have existed. And historically, there was a lot of, mixing going on. To my knowledge, I'm not Jewish. My mother was Orthodox, but not Orthodox Jewish, Orthodox Christian growing up. Orthodox Catholic? Bulgarian, Eastern Orthodox, whatever that is. But it's very possible. You never know. I could be part Jewish. I'm probably 20% black, to be honest with you. In my opinion. I feel like if I was Jewish, that would be kind of cool, though. I feel like there would be a lot of benefits. Are you Eastern Orthodox? No, not religious. But I feel like there would be a lot of cool benefits, I went to a Jewish wedding once because my cousin married a Jewish girl. And it was like the craziest wedding I've ever been to in my life. It was insane. And her family did have money. I can tell you that because the wedding was sick. It was awesome. There was like 300 people there. They rented out like half of a giant hotel in Boston, okay? There was like... The food was like, it wasn't traditional Jewish food. It was like steak. It was immaculate, okay? They did the thing where they like hold people up on the chair. They do like the funny dance, like the da 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 da. You guys know what I'm talking about? Nava Hagila, right? Nava Hagila or Hava Nagila, one of those. But it was a crazy wedding. May everyone watching and Tom have a blessed day or night, comfy max, moisturized, in your lane, flourishing. Very true. Make sure everyone in chat is feeling very demure, okay? Make sure you're being very, very demure and respectful and peaceful, whatever the girls say. The dancing Israeli situation is insane. I can't wait till Critical covers that. The USS Liberty situation is insane. He'll get on that right away.
Do it, but I wouldn't be serious in it. Like, I'd flip a tank over if I drove it.
You walk out like, wait, how much does shoot? That's exactly what you do.
I couldn't do that. I'd walk out like, okay, he's kind of cute. I don't want to shoot him.
No, you
I don't want to kill him, I'd be like, I should hook him up with Maddie. I'd try to go over there and like hook him up with Maddie and he'd shoot my ass. I'd be done. Internet, particularly her little TikTok where she ain't.
Your yarmulke
she
fell
ain't
off?
even speak English.
I gotta
let
get
alone
one.
have fake ass Southern accent.
I gotta buy one.
Uh-oh, here comes Granny.
Granny! Oh, she can't even get in.
Granny's here. We're broadcasting.
Everybody, this is Granny in case you haven't met her. This is where my mouth comes from.
What are you doing here?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I came to see you.
Did you?
Oh, do I eat enough? We need to get this out here. Do I eat enough?
What do you mean you eat enough?
Do I eat enough? How much do I eat?
Well, I guess you eat till you get full.
Everybody says I need to eat more because I'm shaped like a chopstick, kind of.
Nah, you don't need to eat too much more.
Yeah.
You get fat.
We're drinking that liquor that was in the fridge.
What liquor y'all drunk? A bunch of drunk.
Have you tried this?
Get you a sip.
It's got a corkscrew in it, but
Yeah, it's extra flavor.
What is? I don't know.
It's chance me the other day. I just kind of put it in the fridge. I didn't think nothing about it. She said, whose liquor is that in the fridge? Liquor. I went in there and looked. I was like, oh, that's wine.
She literally lives on a farm. She lives on a farm with cows all around. What is this about? What is happening? Why does this exist? Why am I watching the Hawk Tua podcast? Ugh! Dude, midget fisting, also known as the ventriloquist. Is that what they call it? I like that. That sounds good. I'll put that in my next goon search. Talk To It is produced by Adam Sandler. That would be fire.
Liquor?
It'd probably be funny if that was
Y'all
the
drink all
case.
it. No, I don't want none of that stuff.
There's a cork floating around in it.
Do you drink wine, Granny?
Nope, I don't drink, period. That's how I've lived to be 80 years old.
We told her she needs to start smoking her a joint. She'd feel better.
What are your secrets to youth? How do you stay so...
Well, I guess with all these youngins and grand youngins. You know, you got 4 youngins, 9 grand youngins, and I don't know how many great grand youngins I have.
They call them grand youngins instead of grandchildren. All these grand youngins. All these youngins and grand youngins.
Stop and count them.
Were you surprised when she got there?
She didn't tell me for a week.
I think it was a little bit more than that.
No, it's longer than a week.
It was like 2-ish.
They say they know more than I do. She was scared to tell me. She's afraid I'd get on her for what she said.
You thought it was funny.
I would say, I bet you thought it was funny.
Then I got to think about it. Well, I guess if she don't say any more or do any more, well, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, actually.
The last little remark you made.
What was it?
Something about something being... something in a hole and...
Oh!
What was that? I was on the radio.
Phone him.
Yes.
Phone it up.
You can blame Johnny for that. Johnny's like, that's funny, say that.
You came up with it, though.
What you say?
So what's or how did I word it?
What's good for the whole?
What's good for the whole and always good for the soul.
That was on the radio here.
Tell him about the telemarketers. Tell him what you say to him.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Why am I watching this? Hawk Tua, you've wronged me for the last time. I've had enough of you. I have no choice. Is this the front? Where is the front again? This is the front. Hawk Tua, you've wronged me for the last time. It's against TOS. It's literally just a hole. It's like a piece of cardboard. It's a toy.
No, that ain't what you say to him.
That ain't very nice.
Yeah.
Them telemarketers was worried the crap out of me.
Look, she's putting a filter on now. You ought to hear her.
Filter
Hawk Tua in that rocket.
Bad Granny. You know what maybe Bad Grandpa? Yeah, that ain't got shit on Bad Granny.
I'd hate to be the telemarketer. What do you say?
I got 18 one day calls.
They drive her nuts.
Oh, gosh. That phone is always ringing.
Yeah, it drive you nuts when you're trying to sleep in at the ass crack of dawn, too.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd say the same thing.
What am I cooking? What'd you start to say?
I said, what do you say to the telemarketers?
Quit
calling me. Go to hell. Call somebody else every once in a while. I'm tired
Go
of
to
calling
Hawk
me.
Hell.
What's your favorite thing about Haley?
Don't look at me like that. It's a smart ass mouth, ain't it?
Heidi's this is my granddaughter. She stays here with me, takes care of me.
Shucks. Don't.
What are they even talking about? What are they talking about? What the f is this? Why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? Why am I doing this? I need the goat. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you, mostly okay, for being a member for 7 months. Absolute cinema. This is just TLC filming normies. Dude, this isn't even TLC. TLC is way better than this. TLC is way better than this, because at least there's editing and there's something going on, even if it's stupid. Like, TLC has something, okay? There's something going on there. This is not that. Maybe you just listened? Yeah, sorry. Maybe I just listened. Okay, I'll listen. I'll pay attention to the riveting commentary, my bad.
Don't talk about me like that. Sweet as I can be. Now you're bluffing right there.
It's Granny Tua. New meme, Granny Tua.
Put the camera down and ask her what she really says. Yeah, put the camera down and ask her what she really thinks about me.
I need a palate cleanser. I need a real palate cleanser on this, guys. This is rough. All right. I need a palate cleanser. We just gotta take in something else.
So serious.
Here we go. Finally, some good freaking content.
So serious.
All right. Now things are getting better. Wait till he puts the laugh in.
So
this part. Yes! Go off! Go in! He's in the cut! Oh, I need one more. Why So Serious? Original versus meme.
I so serious.
Ahead of his time, true. Dropper meme 1.
Why so serious?
That's good. Jonkler meme 2. I like that one. Oh, what's this one? Evil Jonkler Cart song. We've got a lot of good stuff here. Jonkler busted open. Okay.
Why so serious? I so serious.
This is retarded. What is this? Why is he good at it? Why is he good at it?
Serious.
Is there a backing track, or is he actually this good at it? Well, that was just beautiful. Oh, let's see this one. Jonkler AI funny Deadpool and Wolverine. What does this have to do with Deadpool and Wolverine, though? Is my question. Hashtag Batman. Where's the cat? What does this have to do with Deadpool and Wolverine?
Why so serious?
It just speeds up. What is this? Why did it only play it on my left ear for the ending of that? What was that?
I'm so serious. I so serious.
Okay, back to the classic.
I so serious.
Okay, that's good.
$15 billion USD tax-free, but you have to live with the Joker for 8 months. Get $15 billion after the 8 months. Joker can't game end you or give you laughing gas. He can't have anyone else game end.
Jonkler, why so serious? Hashtag Reddit stories. Hashtag Reddit. Hashtag Jonkler. Hashtag Joker. Hashtag Minecraft movie. Hashtag ping pong ball. Wow.
Why so serious?
Is that Sam Hyde?
Stupid.
What the f is this? I don't want to see this. I want to see Jonkler. Get me back on the Jonkler algorithm. I want to see this Jonkler card. Yeah. All right. Those who know. This is like the greatest thing ever. I like that. All right. We're getting back. Oh, we're getting back. Okay. We've got 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes, about exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds of the Talk to a podcast left, guys. We're going to make it. You and I together are going to make it, all right? We are going to make it. We're going to survive, whatever this is. Tom's the best slot master, dude. I am. Tom gets through 5 minutes of Hawk Tua without watching Jonkler. Challenge level impossible. It is, dude. Okay, you guys don't understand. If it was just you alone in a room watching this, okay, you would not be able to do this. If I was just watching this without chat here, I literally, I tried to do like a Hawk Tua video. I was like, okay, I'll do a video about Hawk Tua and how cringe it is. So I put on the first episode of this podcast, and I could not sit through 2 minutes of it. I could not sit through 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. 2 minutes. I couldn't sit through it. I gave it up and I recorded a video on Mr. Beast again, okay? I couldn't sit through it. And now I have to listen to this on stream. I would be better off as a prison guard in Siberia, okay? That would be better. That would be much better. Seriously.
But she's very independent. Very independent.
Word. Go ahead, tell him. You independent too now. You don't need a man for shit. Tell him.
Well, I guess that's why I ain't got one.
You damn right.
Me and you both agree.
I know. That's
Now,
right.
she's always...
We don't need no man to do it for us to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you have always told me not to ever bring you a man home unless he's got one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peeling.
That's right. And I ain't seen one
And
yet.
he's got a shit ton of money, so he can just slip right into his grave and leave her all his money. Now I live by that.
Yeah, it looks like.
Base gold digger moment.
Now I'm the one money. I don't need a man for shit. I just got one because I got one.
Do you like Pookie? I guess I hadn't met him but 2 or 3 times. But I guess Pookie's all right.
Yeah, great.
They call him Pookie. That's their average phrasing for him. They call him Pookie. Dude, I feel like such a incel watching this because my hatred of women since high school has gone down so much. I've become cool. I've become normal. I've become base and a nice normie guy. Okay, but then I've listened to 4 of them, and it's just. I shouldn't be here anymore. I don't belong. I'm not long for this world, chat, truly. Okay, I'm like Boogie. What's that Boogie video where he's like, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. Help me. That's me right now, okay? This is me. Yeah, this is, where's the, yeah, this is me.
I say over and over and over again, I hate being alive, I hate being alive, I hate breathing, I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain, I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. I'm in so much pain, I'm in so much pain.
This is just anyone who has to watch the Talk to a podcast. Thank you, Pixie, for becoming a member. Keiko says, got diagnosed with BPD by my non-existent girlfriend. Tom, can I borrow $2K for my mortgage? Yes, right away.
What age were you when you got married?
I was 17 years old.
Yeah, I got a little bit to lose.
I wouldn't advise it. Y'all wait till you're about 37.
37. What about never?
Never, I'd be better.
What's Granny's alter ego when she gets mad?
Brenda.
That's Brenda.
Brenda Jane?
No, when Granny gets mad, she's Brenda. That ain't Granny no more. That's Brenda.
Amazing. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So here we have our local Taco Bell. This is my favorite place to eat. You could never offer me Taco Bell and be like, ew, no, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm always down for Taco Bell. You want to buy hot freeze?
I've never had one.
They're good.
You know what I will say? I didn't have Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell for the first time when I was like 19 years old. I think it was at my buddy's apartment. I think he ordered Taco Bell for everyone. And I didn't get it. I was like, I was planning on not eating it. And then I had it. I had a Crunchwrap Supreme for the first time when I was 19 years old, and I did enjoy it. And I also enjoyed the blue Baja Freeze thing. That was pretty good, okay? You can't deny it. It's a soft white underbelly. I would like to see a soft white underbelly. Once if Hawk Tua ends up homeless in a gutter, I would like to see that quite a bit. I think that would be good. But I mean, this in its current state, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing, chat? Thank you, Wanderwaff, for becoming a member.
We're taking your Baja virginity.
Baja virginity.
So you need Carol's raw reaction to a Baja blast. Dude, have you ever went to a gas station and got like a Coke freezy? That's my shit. So if you look to the right here, this is where I was working at. It's my little spring factory. Oh, ain't not very many people in there.
You worked inside that?
I see Trevor's there. That was my best buddy, old pal.
Whipping it in the new Mazda, purchased by the Talk to a Podcast Fund. Do you think the grandma from the Talk to a Podcast could spit on that thing? Gum game probably goes crazy. I have no knowledge of that, but, you know, anything could be possible. Certainly anything could be possible.
I just put springs in a box and we shipped them out. I check them occasionally. I didn't like doing it. I had to sit still all day. We're driving, we're going to Cornersville to see where we went to high school at. They literally had a tractor day. People used to drive tractors.
Sometimes with a southern accent, when it's this thick, I have to, like, really pay attention to what they're saying. It's like listening to, like, someone from North England where they're like, hey, bro, do you know, mate, have you listened to the new Talk to a Podcast yet? Yeah, in it. It's like listening to just a foreign language, you know, truly, she's cut from a different cloth.
I mean, did you drive a tractor to school?
Hell no, I can barely drive a car.
What do you call your car?
There's no way I've woken up and this is what you're watching.
Because I ride a lot of curbs. Oh, look at these people planting trees.
I was born into Hawk Tua, molded by it. I was born into the Hawk Tua, molded by it. I was born into Hawk Tua. Spit on that thing. When Gotham City is reduced to Hawk Tua. First, I'll break your Hawk, and then I'll break your Tua.
Remember they used to give us the trees at school?
Huh?
Yeah.
They never give y'all a tree?
Hell no, they didn't give us a tree. We were poor in Cornersville. They wouldn't give us a fucking...
We're almost there.
Toilet paper to wipe
We're
your ass
almost
off.
there.
Or toilet paper, I swear to God. That damn thin. One little poke through your fingernail.
You got shit on your finger.
You're gonna graze that asshole up real good too.
What?
Like tired of thin toilet paper and walking around with skid marks in your drawers after all day, but you've wiped 9
No,
times.
don't do it, Jonkler.
Vote Haley for president. She'll fix that in your school system. Vote for Haley Wilson. She's gonna spit on that campaign. So we're at our high school. We used to cheer out here. Y'all got anything to add?
She does seem like a cheerleader. Tell Wendigoon to revoke her southern accent. Also, Grandma would break her hip if she tried to spit on that thing. You don't know it. Don't do it, Jonkler. Don't say Hawk Tua.
Why was he get you? I think I have to work for it. Cradle it or no?
I got you. Talk to her. Subscribe to that thing. This is Miss Remy Jane, and I've had...
Subscribe to that thing. Request for quick rubber Johnny break. I do have to piss soon.
had her since she was a baby. She likes apples, if you can't tell. She's gonna give you a little ASMR.
The horse is spitting on that.
You like that? Yeah, she likes that. And that's a wrap on this episode. And I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me in my hometown. And make sure you like, comment,
I had a lot
subscribe on
of
this podcast.
I watched every second of the Talk to a Podcast episode 2. And it was even more unbearable than I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought episode 2 they'd iron out the kinks. I thought it wouldn't be that bad. But Jesus, she skibbity on my toilet, Hawk Tua. I just can't do this. Tomorrow, Joe Biden's going to be like, Donald Trump is trying to Hawk Tua and spit on the border. It should be like the worst thing ever. I'm trying to enjoy the brain rot. I do like it, okay? The Hawk Tua in small doses, I can tolerate, okay? I can tolerate it. I can deal with it. I like it even. Top 10 Hawk Tua respect moments. I like that. It is funny. But, I mean, what the was that Mr. Hands? Jesus. It's just like we're too deep. We're too deep in whatever this is, man. We're too deep. We're too deep, man. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? All right. We made it through whatever the that was. I think I have a justified crash out on this one. I think I can justify it. I need to go smoke fentanyl in my bathroom and take a piss.